put the Winspace Hyper wheels on. We do have a problem though. A big problem. I don't like this. Now the bike is 6.53 kilos. You know, I made that video yesterday how I'm trying to do the right thing and ride UCI legal. You know what I mean? Where am I going to add extra 300 grams? I've got an idea. I can add some disc rotors, 120. So it's still going to be under. I need another 100 or so grams. Not sure I can install these, maybe. Hang them on like that. I could probably get another rotor on the front. Okay, here we go. So if I get 3 rotors, this will be UCI legal. And it will look cool as well. I'll look like one of the new cool kids. That should work. That's pretty safe. I can just zip tie it onto that. And then we're good to go. But I'm just not sure of the safety though. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back on my word. And I'm just going to run the 6.5 kilo bike. I'm going to become a cheater again. Natasha, thoughts on my word last of the day? No comment. No comment. 6.53 kilos, gang. Oh my god. Here we go. Enough trolling around. This is Norton Summit. Just got back from the ride there. We're going up Norton Summit here without PJ and a first ride on the hyper wheel. Like I keep calling it hyperspace, but it's Winspace Hyper. And these are the 38mm carbon clincher rim brakes. Best carbon rim wheel and rim I've ever used, and I've used a lot. Envy's lightweight zips, DT Swiss, Yellow Fast Sports, some fantastic wheels I've used over the years. Grateful to have the opportunity, but I would say today these Winspace Hyper feel incredible. They are super light at 1260. They're durable. Here we go. Here, I couldn't help myself. A truck's coming, and the truck gassed it, and I'm trying to chase it. I was stuck in the 30, couldn't get into the big dog. So I'm stuck at doing 800 watts, down to 500 watts, and I'm just holding it. So we're zooming along. This is uphill, by the way. We're going uphill. It might look like we're going down because of the speed. We're going uphill. And I sort of backed it off there. But I would like to give a bit of a surge to see how much flex a wheel has or hasn't, or how it feels. How does it inspire you to push yourself? These wheels definitely inspire you to go hard up and down. Now going down here, down Norton Summit, just cruise. I don't really take risks anymore. The descent, it's just there was a big horrific crash on this very stretch of road a few weeks back. It's just too much to lose. You got kangaroos, you got rocks, you got gum nuts. What's the point? Anyway, how do the wheels feel? They feel very confident. These hyper wheels, Winspace wheels, to me feel the most confidence-inspiring. Which can be dangerous because you go faster than you probably should be going for the conditions or for a kangaroo. And I'm 43. I prefer my home food than hospital food. And so I'll go easy at home, easy on the downhills versus go easy in hospital. But these wheels feel fantastic. These are wheels I put my girlfriend's bike. It's PJ. He's on his Kinlin XR26 wheelset, which is also a pretty good bloody wheelset for an alloy. But these Winspace wheels, they felt fantastic. Now I've done Norton Summit 1,000, maybe, over 1,500 times. I know every bit of road here. I can fly down here. I can smoke it down here. But I've seen some horrific crashes, and I just don't smoke no more down the hill. But I know it really, really well. I know it better than probably anyone. Actually, there's a few people out there who do a lot. It's a very popular climb. But I'm just saying that this was a great training ground for me, a good testing ground for me for these wheels, because I know this descent so well. And I'm thinking, wow, like these really encourage you to go fast. The braking surface is fantastic. And this is the first ride. They're not probably bedded in yet. Braking surface is exceptional. It's as good as hydraulic disc brakes. All right. Now, we're not in the wet, so we don't know, but it's as good as hydro disc, which makes me just think, wow, why are people using disc brakes on road bikes these days in 2020? The carbon technology is so good. The carbon clinchers are so good if you get the right ones, or the alloy rims are so good. For me, disc brakes on a road bike, it just doesn't. I don't know. I don't need it. If you need it, you need it. Get it. Cool. I don't need disc brakes on my road bike. And then we're going through here. PJ's from California, so sometimes he goes on the opposite side of the road. But that's not a corner that's too bad to do that, because you can sort of see what's coming on. But don't Don't cut corners, people. Be safe, be seen. But not on some busy day. This is the middle of the day. This is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday. And this is why Adelaide people are so fit. Adelaide has some of the fittest people in the world. It's incredible. It's the fittest city in the world. Adelaide's the fittest city in the world. If I had to pick the fastest runners and cyclists in the world, they're going to come from Adelaide. If we had like a city competition, hypothetically, Adelaide's got the best. But these rims, they feel very confidence-inspiring. My DT Swiss, not so much. My Envies, no, because the Envies, I mean, let's talk about the Envies for a minute. The big deep dish wind, you get winds. It's just a big wind sail. So you come down here and you get a 40 km/h southwesterly. You know, you get these pockets of gusts just blow you off your bike almost. So it just makes it feel very unstable. The Winspace Hyperwoods is the Butterworth boys. Butterworth or Butterfields? Butterworth? Well, one of the two. They're on actual Winspace bikes. So how cool is that? Well, I'm going down on Winspace. They're going up on Winspace. It's a small world. So yeah, they're fantastic products. I rate them. And we're going to have a discount code. If you're keen on a pair, I'm only going to sell what I would use myself. So I'll wait till I ride them and see what I think before I put my name to it for selling wise. And I'm keen. So if you want to pay this discount code, links in the description. Do you need carbon wheels? Depends. Does everyone need carbon wheels? No, definitely not. If you're a noob, I probably wouldn't recommend carbon wheels because they need a bit more care. If you're a racer chafing every second, then the carbon, not all carbon wheels are created equal, by the way. If you're a racer, a privateer racer looking for every second, then yeah, the Winspace Hyper wheels are going to help you in that conquest. If you're under 90 kilos, I don't recommend riding. I mean, are these wheels strong enough for 90 kilos? They feel strong enough for sure. They feel solid as a rock. I'm surprised. I'm like, these wheels are 1260. They don't feel 1260. On a descent, they feel like, 1700 grams. Even on the uphill, they feel very good under power. They don't flex much. They feel very, very crisp, very, very aggressive. But because they're a bit wider, they're not as twitchy uphill, which is fine. But on the corners, they're very, very stable. So they're a fantastic race wheel because they do offer that stability. You've got to change lines quickly on the rough roads. They're fantastic for racing on cobblestones, things like that. They're going to be durable. But again, it depends on your riding style. They are carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is very brittle. So if you're racing cobbles and you're 100 kilo, I don't recommend carbon rims. Depends how much souplesse you pedal with, all right? So it depends on the situation. But otherwise, I'd say they're strong, but they're never going to be as strong as alloy. Alloy you can ride on a flat tyre. Your carbon, you can't do that. You just destroy the rim because carbon's brittle. Is carbon strong? Yes, but it depends on the situation. If you want ultimate durability, go alloy. But if you want every second counts, get a pair of the Winspace Hyper. All right? If you're going for every second counts, I'm a weekend warrior. I'm sleeping in when people are training. I'm not the lazy dude. So I want every bit of advantage. I'm a cheat. I'm riding this bike. I'm riding 6.53 kilos. It's illegal. I'm a cheater. I don't even ride a UCI legal bike. I'm a fraud. So I'm looking for every second advantage I can. That's why I don't use disc brakes on my road bike. I'm like, I don't need disc brakes going uphill, downhill. I'm just cruising, whatevs. But yeah, so depends on the situation. But if you want ultimate strength, if you're a heavy rider, if you're smashing off gutters and things like that, then yeah, you stick with alloy. But if you've got finesse, if you've got some big riding experience, and you're chasing every second, grab a pair of Winspace Hypers. And I'd recommend the 38mm. They're the most aero, in my opinion. It depends where you live as well. I live in a very, very windy city. Adelaide's extremely windy. So for me, shallow section rims is what I prefer. And that's what you find all the racers using as well. The racers of knowledge. Anyway, that's the video. If you got any questions, hit us up down below. We'll do more of these videos. I'm impressed. I am very impressed. And Envy, Zip, DT Swiss, etc. The days are, the competition is strong. It is actually even better now. It's crazy.